You are truly radiant and beautiful inside and out, and I'm still at a loss that I get to call you mine forever.
Time has finally made its way to this wonderful day where I get to marry my best friend.
The sun rises behind her eyes, but she still can't see it. And she's beside me, I walk slowly. She feeds my soul all the gold I could need.
When I first stepped foot at Ponca Bible Camp, the thought that I would meet my wife at that very place was quite possibly the furthest thing from my mind. Which is good, because I was only 9 years old. It actually wouldn't be another 10 years before you and I were finally introduced to each other there. But what a shock that was when we finally were. I still remember getting ready for bed that night and asking Dane, "So, that Bethany girl, she's pretty cool, don't you think?" Well, it turns out that we had gone to camp together for 3 or 4 years without ever crossing paths, but I'm glad we didn't. Looking back, I can't help but notice that God had his hand in when we met. It was like he was having us tiptoe around meeting each other, molding us and growing us in him before introducing us to one another. A couple times in our relationship, we pondered the question of, what if we had met sooner? That would have been so cool, right? But without fail, we always concluded that we wouldn't be standing here today if we had. Today might have been a long time coming, but I know the wait was and will be infinitely worth it.
Shane, remember that day I found your Instagram DM 2 weeks after you sent it? I didn't know Instagram had a messaging function. I couldn't believe that Shane Knopf was talking to me, and I was so embarrassed it had taken me so long to reply. Such a beautiful friendship blossomed from those first Instagram messages. Even though it took us a few years to see that we truly did like each other, I'm glad that it took us so long because we developed such a deep and fulfilling friendship. I was able to learn so much about you from the comfort of the friend zone.
She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, they believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea.
What?
She's the sun on my back, they believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea.
I was expecting it. They told me to tap.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to tell you.
Believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
I can't wait to meet you.
Believe me.
Today, Shane and Bethany, you are leaving your families and uniting with each other to create your own new family. Today, you become one.
I vow not only to love you, but to choose to love you, even when it's hard or when we don't want to.
I promise to listen to all your passions and excitements and your fears and sorrows.
I promise to get out of my comfort zone for you, whether you start singing randomly or begin dancing in a crowded room. I promise to join in with you.
I promise to be confrontational, that when I'm mad at you, that you'll be the first person to know about it, or anyone else. That I will come to you to work things out instead of harboring my anger.
I vow to never take you or your love for granted. I will long to impress and romance you in the years to come, as if I was still trying to get you to date me for the first time.
I promise to find ways to show you how much I love you.
I promise to make sacrifices for the betterment of us, and to put you above myself.
I promise to laugh with you and to seek out adventure.
I vow to build a future in life that is entirely our own.
I promise to be faithful to you for the rest of my life.
You're my best friend, my home, and the love of my life. And I'm ecstatic to begin this journey of marriage with you.
Shane, I love you. I'm so excited to start our lives together and to grow old. I'm choosing to love you for forever, and I can't wait to see where our lives take us. That's it.
And now, Shane and Bethany.
gladly pronounce you
husband
and wife.
But may each bring to you the best of the other. May you each bring intelligence and commitment, as well as faith to the task that is set before you. May you maintain enduring respect and trust. May all who follow with lives with interest and affection have cause often to rejoice not only in your happiness, but also in your brave and generous living. May God bless your family and your lives.
Shane and Bethany, we're all proud of you, and we're especially in the Knopf family thrilled to officially welcome you to our family. And I definitely give my blessing to this union, and I know for certain that God does too. We love you too.